2021 in biochemistry section. So it says here, in the plot given below, the solid line represents oxygen binding to hemoglobin under physiological conditions. So this is the solid line, this one, and it shows oxygen binding under physiological conditions, that is under normal conditions. The broken line represents the condition of. So they are asking, so there is, here you can see there is a shift in the curve. So why is there a shift in the curve? What is the condition that leads to the shift in the curve? So there are four options. There is high CO2 concentration, increase in 2,3 bisphosphoglycerate concentration, that is 2,3 BPG, high pH, or loss in cooperativity. So we'll go through each of these one by one and know that what happens in each of these cases. So first is CO2 concentration. So what happens is that from the body tissue, CO2 passes on to the RBC membrane, and here it combines with water to form carbonic acid, which again breaks down to form HCO3 minus, that is bicarbonate ion, and hydrogen ion. Because there is hydrogen ions, that will lead to, so increase in hydrogen ion concentration will lower down the pH. Okay, so the pH will decrease. So here you can see, so carbon dioxide side effects. The presence of carbon dioxide decreases the affinity of hemoglobin for oxygen even beyond the effect due to a decrease in pH. So as there is a, this is the pink line represents no CO2 concentration, and here you are seeing again, so, and the 7.2 blue line is 7.2 pH, no CO2 concentration, whereas purple line indicates 7.2 and 40 towards CO2, that is CO2 concentration is increasing, and as you can see the curve has shifted from towards our right. So at in the presence of CO2, more CO2, the curve has shifted towards the right. So here the curve was shifting towards the left. So in high CO2 concentration, the curve should have been here, which is not the case. So this cannot be the right answer. Next, we move on to 2,3 BPG. So here is a graph which shows oxygen binding by pure hemoglobin. That is, they have purified hemoglobin and they have seen the oxygen binding by pure hemoglobin, which is denoted by the black line. And then they have seen it with the hemoglobin that is present in the physiological conditions, which is hemoglobin with 2,3 BPG. 2,3 BPG is an inhibitor which is present inside our body along with hemoglobin, and as you can see here, in the presence of 2,3 BPG, the curve has shifted towards the right. So again, the curve here it is shifting towards the left, so this is also not the right answer. Increase in 2,3 ppg concentration will make the curve shift towards the right. Then we have pH. Now in earlier case also and in here also, we can see the effect of pH on oxygen affinity of hemoglobin. So this is at pH 7.2, the curve is over here, and pH 7.4, that is the pH has increased, so the graph has moved towards the left. So here you can see, in increasing the pH, graph will move towards the left. So this can be a right answer. We will also see the loss of cooperativity, if this can be the answer. So if we if there is myoglobin, there is hemoglobin with cooperativity, and this is the blue line indicates hemoglobin without cooperativity. So here we can see again the graph is towards the right, so this is also not the right case. So the only thing which we are seeing where the graph shifts towards the left is high pH. So this would be the answer.